Alright, hi students, welcome back. Let us continue with your chapter. As you all remember, so the art teacher was about to announce the results of the drawing and painting competition, and Maddie and Peggy were both in the belief that Peggy was going to win the competition. The moment they entered the competition, they stopped short and gasped. There were drawings all over the room. On every ledge and windowsill, dazzling colors, brilliant lavish designs, all drawn on great sheets of wrapping paper. There must have been 100 of them all lined up. These must be the drawings for contest. They were. So basically, now as soon as they entered the classroom, they were very, very surprised. Why? Because there were paintings everywhere on the windowsill, on every ledge, on every corner, on every cupboard. There was a very, very beautiful drawing. It had dazzling colors and brilliant and very beautiful and lavish designs. So there might have been around hundreds of these beautiful paintings, and these were the paintings for the drawing contest. Everybody stopped and whistled or murmured admiringly. So, everybody stopped and, saw the paintings, and everybody was admiring the beautiful paintings. As soon as the class had assembled, Miss Mason announced the winners. Jack Beggles had won for the boys, she said, and his design for an outboard motor was in exhibition in room 12, along with the sketches with all of the boys. So basically, everybody, as they were admiring, then the teacher, Miss Mason, she came and she announced the winners. So who had won in the boys? So in the boys, Jack Beggles had won, and his design of the outboard motor was in room 12 in the exhibition with the other sketches that the boys had made. As for the girls, although just one or two sketches were submitted by most, one girl, and room 13 should be proud of her. This one girl actually drew 100 designs, all different and beautiful. In the opinion of the judges, any one of the beautiful drawings is worthy of winning the prize. So, now when she came to announcing the results of the girls, she said that, although most of the girls had, sort of put, 1 or 2 designs, there was one girl who had actually submitted 100 designs, 100 designs, all right? And, the teacher said that room 13 or the whole class should be very, very proud of that girl who has submitted 100 designs, because all of them are very different and beautiful. And in the opinion of the judges, any of the beautiful 100 drawing is worthy of winning the prize. I'm very happy that Wanda Petronsky is the winner of girls' medal. So, they were all very shocked when the teacher announced that Wanda Petronsky is the winner of the girls' medal. Unfortunately, Wanda has been absent from school for some days and is not here to receive the applause that is due to her. But what was the reason? The point was that Wanda herself was not present in the school, and she had been absent from the school for many, many days. So she wasn't present there to take all the applause that was being done for her in the class. Let us hope she will be back tomorrow. Now, class, you may file around the room quietly and look at her exquisite drawings. So, now the teacher said that now you all may, sort of take a look at her beautiful designs and drawings. And I hope she comes to school tomorrow. The children burst into applause. And even the boys were glad to have a chance to stamp on the floor, put their fingers in the mouth and whistle, though they were not interested in the dresses. So, the drawings were so beautiful, the drawings were so exquisite and lovely that everybody started clapping or applauding for Wanda. And even the boys who had absolutely no interest in the dresses were so happy that they put, their fingers in the mouth and started whistling and stamping on the floor. Look, Peg, whispered Maddie. There's that blue one she told us about. Isn't it beautiful? So, now Maddie and Peggy both, they were looking at the beautiful designs, and Maddie was talking to Peggy and they were talking about the beautiful dresses that, Wanda had made. Yes, said Peggy, and here's that green one. Boy, and I thought I could draw, Then Peggy realized that, the dresses, all the dresses that Wanda would talk about, all the dresses, the blue one, the green one, all of them were there in the drawings. And Peggy was very, very surprised that Wanda could draw so well, because she used to think that only she could draw. Now let's look at the questions. Why did Maddie ask Peggy to stop teasing Wanda? What was she afraid of? So, Maddie did not ask Peggy to stop teasing Vanda because she herself was, a little poor. She was not well off, and she was afraid that if she would ask Peggy to stop teasing Vanda, Peggy's next target, would be Maddie herself. Who did Maddie think would win the drawing contest and why? Maddie thought that Peggy would win the drawing contest because Peggy was really, really good at drawing amongst all the girls in the class. Who won the drawing contest and what had the winner drawn? So, who won the drawing contest? In the end, actually, Vanda Petronsky won the drawing contest and she had submitted about 100 drawings of beautiful, exquisite, and lavish designs of dresses. Question 1. Now let's see. How is Vanda seen as different by the other girls? How do they treat her? So Vanda is seen differently by the other girls because she's a little poor, she's not that well off, and also because she's shy and reserved as a person, so she does not really talk to anybody in the class. How do they treat her? They treat her very, very differently and also make fun of her and bully her just to have fun. How does Vanda feel about the dresses game? Why does she say to everybody that she has 100 dresses? So Vanda does not feel nice at all by the dresses game because it just reminds her that how poor and how not well off she is and how poor of a family she comes from. However, she keeps telling everybody that she has 100 dresses. This is because she is very good at art and she has actually drawn, lavish and exquisite designs of 100 dresses. Why does Maddie stand by and not do anything? How is she different from Peggy? So Maddie, unlike Peggy, also comes from a very, very humble household. She's not that rich as Peggy. So, whenever Peggy is teasing Vanda Petronsky, she does not encourage that teasing. She just stands and, starts playing with marbles to avoid the situation. What does Miss Mason think of Vanda's drawings? What do the children think of them? So Miss Mason, the art teacher, is very, very impressed and feels like the art drawings are very, very good. These drawings of Vanda of the beautiful designer dresses were very, very exquisite. That is what Miss Mason thought. And even the children, that too even the boys, they were very, very impressed and happy upon seeing Vanda's beautiful artwork. Now let's do a quick revision. It was Monday. Wanda was absent but nobody noticed. Wanda was a poor girl who lived at Boggins Heights and wore the same blue dress every day. Peggy and Maddie, Vanda's classmates, teased her every day because she claimed to have 100 dresses and 60 pairs of shoes. So, Vanda was a poor girl who used to come to school and one day she was absent but nobody really noticed because nobody paid that much of attention to her. She lived in Boggins Heights and she wore the same blue dress every day. So Peggy and Maddie, they used to tease Vanda every day because Vanda used to say that she has 100 dresses and 60 pairs of shoes. The children could not simply understand why Vanda would claim to have 100 dresses when all she did was wear the same blue dress every day. So the children could not seem to understand and they used to make fun of her again and again because they couldn't understand why would Vanda tell that she has 100 dresses when she wore only one same blue dress every day. Peggy, as a girl, she was not really cruel, as we all know. She often protected children and loved animals too. Maddie herself, a poor girl, did not like to tease Vanda but remained mum for fear of being ridiculed in her place. So basically, Peggy was actually not cruel or bad and she protected children and animals and she was a good girl. Maddie, on the other hand, she herself was a poor girl and did not like to tease Vanda because she was also from a humble background. However, she did not stop Peggy because she had the fear that if Peggy would stop teasing Vanda, the next person she would tease would be Maddie. One day there was a drawing competition for every boy and girl in the class. Everybody expected Peggy to win. So there was a drawing competition for every girl and boy in the class. And everybody expected Peggy to win because she had a great, great hand in art. The children were stunned when they saw 100 sketches of dresses beautifully drawn by Vanda in the classroom. But in the end, what actually happened, everybody was very, very surprised and sort of stunned and astonished to see that, Vanda had actually drawn 100 sketches of dresses in the classroom and they were the most beautiful designs ever. Miss Mason, the teacher, announced the winners, Jack Beggles among the boys and Vanda amongst the girls. So in the end, who won? Jack Beggles won among the boys and Vanda won amongst the girls. Peggy and Maddie identified the blue and the green dress once spoken of by Wanda and were blown away by the beautiful sketches. The same children who had once made fun of Wanda now applauded her work. So basically, Peggy and Maddie, when they were going through the drawings, they realized that the dresses that Wanda used to talk about were all here in the sketches. They recognized the blue dress and the green dress and everything, and they were very, very surprised and sort of blown away by the beautiful sketches. And who were these people who were applauding Wanda? They were the same people who used to tease her before. Now, the same people were applauding Wanda for her work. With this, your chapter comes to an end. I hope you understood everything, and I'll see you in the next chapter. Bye.